Hey, from provocative to downright disgusting, kids in string vests, holding bondage bears, what in the psychedelics is going on here? Let's discuss how the brand Balenciaga, known for its unconventional campaign, takes Shockvertising a step too far, and what we as business and brand owners can learn from it. Hey, Jor'El here, global business and branding strategist and do what you love activist, and in my videos I give you all the tips and tricks to either start or grow a business or brand online. So don't forget to like, comment, share, follow and subscribe to ensure that you never miss out on your business and branding tip. Okay, back to Balenciaga. On November 16th, Balenciaga dropped its new holiday ad campaign, leaving the world speechless. One image shows a child in a string vest holding a bondage gear-clad teddy bear, and another shows this handbag resting on some documents. Seems pretty innocent, right? However, on closer inspection, you realize that these ain't just any documents. They're documents from the Supreme Court case, United States versus William, a ruling that upheld the Protect Act, which increased federal protections against child pornography. So what could lead Balenciaga to create such an appalling and damaging campaign? The branding tactic Shockvertising. Now, before I continue, I wanted to ask, have you got yourself a Nextbot Next Kit? A Nextbot Next Kit allows you to put all of your social media, your contact details, any information that you want to share in one place, and it allows you to share this information with a swipe of a QR code or with your own unique link. And you know what's really amazing is it's absolutely free. If you have not got one already, check out nextbot.com. Shockvertising is a controversial technique used by brands to leverage the reach of their ad campaigns, intended to deliberately style and offend viewers by violating social norms and personal ideals. Brands use the graphic content to break through the advertising noise. But what gets really interesting is when we look at the science. Studies have found that the powerful emotional reaction we tend to have to this form of graphic content has a longer lasting effect than fearful or informational content alone. But it gets worse. Research has shown that the feeling of shock may actually imprint itself more permanently in the mind, leading to long-term behavioral change. And when it comes to branding, as a business and brand owner, this is the ultimate pride. Imagine owning a space in the minds of your potential customers and clients, so as soon as they have the problem you are a solution to, they instantly think of you. Some say that this was Balenciaga's goal, but was it? In response to the backlash, Balenciaga released two statements. With regards to the bondage bears, they say that they should never have been featured with children, and they shared similar sentiments about the unsettling documents. Balenciaga's creative director Demna said, "As much as I would sometimes like to provoke a thought through my work, I would never have the intention to do that with such an awful subject as child abuse. That I condemn." Meanwhile, Gabriel Galimberti, who took the photos, released a statement attempting to exonerate himself. He said, "I am in no position to comment on Balenciaga's choices, but I must stress I was not entitled in whatsoever manner and neither chose the products nor the models, or the combination of the same." Really, Gabrielle? And on the 27th, Kim Kardashian, although arguably way too late, released a statement saying, "I have been quiet for the last 2 days, not because I haven't been disgusted and outraged by the recent Balenciaga campaigns, but because I wanted the opportunity to speak to their team to understand for myself how this could have happened." She then goes on to say she'll be reevaluating her future relationship with Balenciaga based on their willingness to accept accountability for something that should never have happened to begin with. And to add icing to the damage control cake, they filed a $25 million lawsuit against the set designer Nicolas Desjardins and North 6 Inc. and then go on to drop the lawsuit just as quickly as they filed it. And can we take a moment just to notice those shoes? However, despite the apologies, the public is not having it, and cancel culture is out in force, ranging from consumers destroying Balenciaga apparel on TikTok and artists defacing shops. Because many believe that the blatant attempt to glorify child pornography is a sign that Balenciaga has a link to the occult, child trafficking, devil worship, the Illuminati, and Baal. And looking at the images, you can see why. I ain't no expert, but there's a lot of subliminals within the images. From the child drawing of the devil, the occultist looking black hoodie, the bondage clad bear, and the very scary looking devil's shoes, it's too obvious and too blatant not to think that there's something deeper going on here. And it gets worse. Oh yes, it gets worse. Check out the roll of tape which Balenciaga has adapted to add an extra A in order to spell the word Baal. Balenciaga. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, what has that got to do with sliced bread? Well, that's why I'm here to break it all down for you. Baal was reportedly an ancient fertility god. Those that worshipped him were infamous in sacrificing children. So there you have it. All that's left to be seen is whether Balenciaga will be truly held accountable, or whether this boycotting is just another TikTok trend, as time in these situations has been known to be the great healer, and soon the public may just forget and move on to the next public outrage. It'll be interesting to see what Balenciaga decide to do next. Maybe they'll play the long game and come up with a miraculous publicity stunt focused on combating child trafficking, and all will be forgiven. Especially as Cedric Charbit, president and CEO of Balenciaga, in a statement said that the company has already created a fund to help make a difference protecting children. So I guess time will tell. But the moral of the branding story is, although it may seem really attractive as business and brand owners to court controversy, it's important to think long and hard whether or not it's worth it. Remember, every post and comment that you make creates an impression of who you are and what your brand stands for, and gives us an insight into you, your brand, or your business's values. So make sure you're always portraying things that truly align to who you are. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this Balenciaga saga, and whether or not you think that they just genuinely made a mistake, or whether you think there's something more sinister going on. And don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe to ensure you never miss out on your business and branding tips. Don't forget to grab your Nextbot Next kit at nextbot.com for your chance to win a free iPad.